What questions should I be asking during an interview? If you haven't seen this resource published by the Harvard Business Review, you are going to want to save this video for later. They have put together different questions around different topics that are excellent. So we're going to run through them. The first area that you should be asking about is the job. So here are some examples of those questions. What are your expectations for me in this role? What is the most important thing I should accomplish in the first 90 days? What's the performance review process like here? How often will I be formally reviewed? What metrics or goals will my performance be evaluated against? The next set of questions is about the team that you'll be working with or the team you'll have reporting to you. So what types of skills is the team missing that you're looking to fill with a new hire? What are the biggest challenges that I might face in this position? Do you expect my main responsibilities in this position to change in the next 6 months to a year? Can you tell me more about the team I'll be working with? If you've got direct reports, can you tell me about the direct reports? What are some of their strengths and the team's biggest challenges? Questions about your potential boss. How long have you been at the company? How long have you been a manager? What's your favorite part of working here? Next, you come to questions about the company, and you want to avoid things that are really easily to look up on Google or find on the website. But what are the current goals that the company is focused on? And what does this team work to support hitting those goals? What gets you most excited about the company's future? How would you describe the company's values? How has the company changed over the last few years? Then you ask questions about how new employees find the company. So like, how do you typically onboard employees? If it's remote, how do you onboard remote employees? What do new employees typically find surprising after they start? Is there anything I should be reading or researching on before I start? What's your favorite part of being at the company? What do you and your team usually do for lunch? Do you have lots of events for the team? How do you run those events? How do you build your culture? What learning and development opportunities will I have in this role? How does the team I'll be a part of continue to grow professionally? Is there an example of a career path beginning with this position? What are some common career paths in this department or at the company? Now it's time for the closing questions. What am I not asking that you think I should know? Is there anything else that would be helpful for me to tell you about? Is there anything else I need to clarify about my qualifications or my experience? What is the next step in the process? And then finally, some questions that you might want to avoid. What's the starting salary? In my mind, you should have already established that on the screening call before the interview, so don't bring it up in the interview. Can you tell me about your health insurance? That's something you want to take up with HR or your recruiter you're working with. And then what are the paid leave policies? Same thing. You don't want to bring that up in an interview. Talk to the recruiter, talk to the HR person. They're the people who run those things. Guys, don't underestimate how important it is to have good questions. Remember to save this video and follow for more.